Yo, Euglena!
What do you want now?
How come you're always skipping PE class?
Yes.
Don't you think that it's unfair that you sit and watch us move around and sweat? Why are you so entitled? I hate people like you. I'm going to take this as punishment.
Wait, please don't take that. That was a gift from my sister. It's a limited edition keychain and they don't sell those anymore.
If you want your keychain back, I suggest you participate in today's run like everyone else.
I have a heart condition and my doctor told me that I can't attend PE class. I can't run around like everyone else.
Then say goodbye to your precious keychain.
It's not fair.
Trouble Busters!
Melanie! Oh, you scared me, Helen. I got you a gift. We missed you at school today. Oh, wow, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Helen. Open my gift. Wait, what? Ah! I'm so glad that you like it. I knew that you'd be happy. I'm glad that I spent a lot of time finding you the perfect gift. Why did you think to get me a cicada? I hate insects. Oh, I thought that you'd be thrilled. I'd be so happy if someone got me a cicada. Well, that's because you have weird taste. What is a cicada doing in our house? How many times do I have to tell you to stop bringing insects into our home? Mom, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. Gotta go. Helen, where are you going? My name is Melanie and I'm 13 years old. I live with my older sister, Helen, and my mother. My father passed away due to a cardiac illness when I was younger. Similar to my father, I too was born with a weak heart, and so I wasn't able to run around like the other kids at my school. I was envious of my sister Helen, who had no issues with her health. I had a great passion for comic books, and that kept me from thinking negatively about my bad health, though. Today I'm going to reread The Rose of Versailles. Although I loved to read, I hated going to school. I would always look forward to Fridays because I wouldn't have to go to school the following day, and Friday evenings were when Helen and I watched a movie together at home. We would usually watch something like Evangelion and eat potato chips and popcorn.
Yo, Euglena! Are you talking to yourself again?
Hey, Alan, what's up?
How many times do I have to tell you to stop talking to yourself?
I'm sorry, I don't have any friends at school, so the only person I have to talk to is myself.
I can see why nobody wants to be friends with you.
You always have to be so scary. Please leave me alone.
Yo, Euglena!
What do you want now?
How come you're always skipping PE class?
Yes.
Don't you think that it's unfair that you sit and watch us move around and sweat? Why are you so entitled?
I
hate people like you. I'm going to take this as punishment.
Wait, please don't take that. That was a gift from my sister. It's a limited edition keychain and they don't sell those anymore.
If you want your keychain back, you should participate in PE class like the rest of us.
But
See ya!
Wait, come back, Alan! I was really upset. I really loved that keychain. I spent the rest of the day sulking. Keychain was a birthday gift from Helen. It was a motif of one of my favorite anime characters. I had to come up with a plan to get that keychain back from Alan. I love Evangelion. This movie is so great. I'm going to get us some more potato chips. I can't believe that we've already eaten 3 bags of potato chips. Hey, Melanie. Yes, Helen? Why are you so sad today? You're awfully quiet. I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me. No, I'm your big sister. I can tell when you're sad. Usually when we're watching a movie together, you tell me that I'm too noisy when I eat potato chips. We're watching Evangelion, one of your favorites, but you don't seem interested in the movie at all. Tell me what happened. Ellen, you really don't need to worry about me. It's nothing. Let's concentrate on watching this movie. Well, I'm here for you if you need me. You can rely on me. I'm your big sister. Thank you, Helen. Following day.
Yo, Euglena!
What is it, Alan? Oh, it's my keychain. I want that back, Alan.
If you want your keychain back, I suggest you participate in today's run like everyone else. I'll give this back if you can run faster than me.
That's insane. I have a heart condition and my doctor told me that I can't attend PE class. I can't run around like everyone else.
Then say goodbye to your precious keychain.
It's not fair.
Run and catch me if you can. Oh, so you came to PE class. Good for you. Stand there. That's the starting line. The PE teacher is not coming here. He's dealing with my friends who are having a crazy fight right now. They're keeping our PE teacher busy.
Why are you doing this to me?
Let's get this over with. If you win, you can have that stupid keychain back.
It seemed like I had no choice in the matter. If I wanted my keychain back, I'd have to win the race against Alan. I told myself that I would be okay and that this was the right thing to do if I wanted to see my keychain again.
Okay, let's do this. If you try to cheat, I'm gonna chop off the head of the character of that keychain.
I won't cheat, you have my word. I was worried about what running would do to my heart.
Let's go!
I hoped that I could finish the race without fainting.
See, you just wanted to cut PE class. You can run!
I was surprised that I could actually run. I was starting to become hopeful.
Now everyone else at school will know that you were faking your heart disease. Yo, Euglena, what happened? Are you okay?
Melanie, are you okay? Ellen, I'm having trouble breathing. I saw you running from the classroom window. What were you thinking? Your doctor told you that you aren't supposed to be running around. I'm going to carry you to the nurse's office. Thank you, Helen. You don't need to speak anymore.
Melanie!
Helen carried me to the nurse's office where I laid down to rest. Helen was really worried about me because I saw that she had tears in her eyes. I felt bad for making her feel this way. I didn't want her to worry about me. How is Melanie doing? I'm really worried about her. Her condition is stable right now. She needs some rest though. Would you please call your mother and have her pick up Melanie from school? Yes, I will. I'm glad Melanie's okay. I was worried that she'd need to go to the hospital or something.
Is Melanie alright?
Why did you make my sister race you when you knew that she has a weak heart? As I lay there, I could hear my sister yelling at Alan.
I thought that Melanie was lying about her condition. I never expected her to fall down mid-race.
Alan sounded really apologetic about what had happened to me. Melanie could have died, you know. Her doctor doesn't allow her to run or do strenuous exercise.
I see that now.
Get out of here. We don't want to see you or talk to you. And don't you ever bother either of us again.
Okay, I'm really sorry about Melanie.
Helen is usually not the type to yell at someone, but when she's really mad about something, she won't hold back. I was happy that I was not the one that Helen was mad at, because that would be so scary for me. I was touched that Helen cared about me so much and would do anything to protect me. 10 years passed since that incident at school. Today I'm lying in bed as well. Melanie, I'm very optimistic about finding you a heart donor. Till then, I'll come visit you as often as I can to keep you entertained. Over the years, my heart condition worsened, and I was currently in the hospital. My doctor told me that my heart was so weak that it would stop beating one day. That's why I was waiting for a heart donor to come along. Ellen, thank you for taking such good care of me. You don't have to come visit me so often. I know that you're busy. I'm very grateful to you as big sister. Can't wait to find a heart donor to go back to living a normal life again. I like coming to see you. You don't need to worry about me. I don't want you lying in your hospital bed every day having nothing to do. I'll come see you again soon, and I'll bring you some of your favorite comic books with me. Thank you, Helen. That sounds great. By the way, what is it? You have some seasoning from the potato chips that you ate on your face. You shouldn't eat so many potato chips, Helen. They're bad for your health. I can't help it. I love potato chips. And you're not there to stop me. My sister and I were trying to be optimistic as possible about my current situation, but we knew that finding the perfect heart donor would be difficult. I knew that if I didn't find a donor myself, I wouldn't be able to live much longer. That was sad, but that was my reality. I didn't want Helen to be sad about it, though. One day I was laying in my hospital bed as usual, and I overheard my sister and doctor talking. Oh, you found Melanie a donor? Really? That's wonderful!
Yes, this person came to us and specifically told us that they wanted to be Melanie's donor.
Oh, wow. I wonder who this person could be.
We have to respect this person's wishes to remain confidential.
I see. I'm very grateful to this person. This means that Melanie can have her operation and go back to her old life.
Actually, the operation is a complex procedure, and we can't guarantee that the outcome will be a successful one.
I see. Could you please clarify?
Since Melanie's been in the hospital for such a long time, she's lost a lot of her physical strength. We're not certain that she has the stamina required for the surgery. Even if the surgery itself is successful, we're not sure that she will recover smoothly.
I see. I don't know what to say. So even if she has the operation, she might still die? Ellen, I want to have the operation. Melanie, you're awake. Did you overhear our conversation? Yes, I want to have the operation and be able to run around like everyone else. Even if there's a risk of me dying, I still want to give it a try. I don't want to spend the rest of my life in a hospital bed. I won't regret getting the operation no matter the outcome. Melanie, my legs were shaking as I told Helen how I really felt. I wanted to be brave, but I was terrified. Getting an operation was scary enough, but knowing that I might die as a result was even more scary. I didn't want Helen to worry about me for the rest of my life. I wanted to try to get better. And I knew that my mother was paying a lot of money to have me hospitalized for a long time. I told myself that getting the operation was the only way forward. After that, my mother came to see me at the hospital as well. Melanie, are you sure that you want to get this operation, even with the risks involved? Yes, Mom, I'm sure. I've thought it over many times, and this is what's best for me. There is one thing that I want you two to promise me, though. What is it, Melanie? I'll do anything for you. Thanks, Helen. I'd like you to reserve the DVD collection of my favorite animation series. Okay. I can't die until I've seen all of it. Melanie. Okay, I'll make sure to make the reservation and buy the collection for you. And I'm gonna stock up on some potato chips so that we can eat them together while we watch the animation. Well, don't buy too many potato chips. Eating too many potato chips isn't good for your health. Okay, you have a point. I'll only buy a few bags then. I think one bag will be more than enough. Talking to Helen as if it were any other ordinary day was making me feel less less nervous about my operation. I was ready to have my operation, which was scheduled for the following day. Melanie, good luck today. We'll be waiting for you in front of the operating room. I won't allow you to die before me. Thank you. No matter what happens, please don't be sad. This is what I want. I want the both of you to be smiling. That's what makes me happy. Melanie. Of course, I wanted the operation to go well, but I knew that there was a chance that I still might die. I have always had bad luck, so I wasn't counting on the operation going well either. I was taken to the operating room and the surgery began. When I woke up next, I was in my hospital bed again. It seemed like the operation had gone well. Melanie, you're awake! Hooray! I'm so relieved. Ellen, Mom, I'm all right. Yes, the operation was a success, and your new heart is working well too. I can't believe it. This is the first time in my life that something really good happened to me. We're so happy for you, Melanie, and we could watch the DVDs together. Yay! Yay, I'm so happy. My sister and mother started crying too when they saw the tears roll down my face. I didn't expect the surgery to go well, but to my luck it did. I was so grateful to be alive. After I got out of the hospital, I was at home with Helen watching the DVDs that she had gotten me. I was recovering well from the operation, and as I started to feel better, I began to wonder who had donated their heart to me. Helen, do you know who the donor was? I'm so grateful for what they did to me. Your doctor told me that this person wanted to remain confidential. I see. I've been wondering who that person was too, who was so kind and generous of them. Well, you really don't know any more about my donor then? I really don't. You have sweat on your forehead. I know you're hiding something from me. And when you lie, you always touch the tip of your nose. I'm not lying. You have to believe me. But I do have a hunch. A hunch? Yes. A few days later, Helen and I paid someone a visit. Hello, nice to meet you. You must be Melanie. Yes, that's right. I'm so happy to see you're looking much better. Was Alan the one that donated his heart to me? Well, this woman's name is Ariel, and she's Alan's mother. After I fell down trying to race Alan at school, Alan came over to my house a few days later to apologize for what he had made me do. After that incident, Alan transferred to a different school, so I didn't see him after that. What do you want, Alan? Didn't I tell you that I never wanted to see you again?
I came here to apologize. What I did to Melanie is unforgivable. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for apologies.
To be honest, I wanted to be friends with Melanie, but I was too shy, so I ended up teasing her. I meant to tease her, but I guess I ended up bullying her, which is no excuse. I also love animation and comics like Melanie, but Melanie was the type of person to keep herself at school, so I didn't know how to talk to her. She missed school a lot too. All I wanted was to get to know her and cheer her up, but I failed miserably.
Yes, you did. Now can you please leave? Melanie was born with a weak heart, and you shouldn't have forced her to race you. The only way for her to get better is to get a new heart from a donor. So please leave her alone. You can't cheer her up.
Please tell Melanie that she can have my heart.
What the hell are you saying? We can't take your heart.
I'm going to register myself as a donor so that Melanie can have it when I die.
I don't think you'll be dying anytime soon. And I bet you're lying. Please leave. I don't want to see you anymore. I see. I had no idea that Alan came to see you. I'm sorry that I was so mean to him. I thought that he was lying and I told him to leave. It's not your fault. Nobody would believe something so crazy. And you're right. Alan did donate his heart to Melanie. This is what he wanted. I'm really grateful to Alan for what he did to me. He saved my life. Well, that was what he wanted. A year ago, Alan was in a car accident and he became brain dead. That's when I remembered what he told me about donating his organs. He wanted you to have his heart in case anything were to happen to him. I'm so grateful to him. He didn't know me that well. I know that he wanted to be friends with you, but you also reminded him of his big sister who passed away before him. I'm sorry to hear that. His sister was born weak and suffered an illness which eventually caused her death. Alan really loved his big sister, so when he met you, he wanted to get to know you because you reminded him of her. I had no idea that your family went through so much. Melanie? Yes? Would you allow me to feel Alan's beating heart inside you? Yes, of course. Alan, you were able to save Melanie just as you had hoped. Now that you got what you wished for, you can rest in heaven with your big sister. A part of you will continue to live inside Melanie so that you can continue to look after her. Alan, thank you so much. Alan's mother continued to cry for some time. I'm sorry about that. Oh, Alan wanted me to give this back to you. My keychain! Oh, it's the keychain that I gave you all those years ago. He'd been meaning to give it back to you, but he never got around to it. Felt bad for not being able to return it to you. He also wrote you a letter. Here you go. Thank you very much. After that, Helen and I left Alan's house. Helen, I can't believe that Alan was the one that donated his heart to me. I wish that we could have gotten along when we were in the same school. Yes. Would you mind reading Alan's letter out loud to me? I want to take it all in. I don't have the courage to read it myself, and I'm sure that I'd start crying if I saw the letter. Okay. Dear Melanie, I'm so sorry for all the mean things that I said to you and did to you. I should have been honest about the fact that I wanted to be friends with you, and I was worried that my friends would tease me if they saw me talking to you. I realized how stupid I was back then. You reminded me of my big sister, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to get to know you better. I'm sorry that it took me so long to return your keychain to you. And there's one more thing that I want to tell you. We met once before we met at school. Really? I don't think you remember, but we went to the same kindergarten. You came over to talk to me because I had a hard time making new friends. That was really nice of you, and I'll never forget it. When I saw you again in middle school, I was really happy. Since I was a terrible person to you in middle school, I want to try to make up for it by donating my heart to you. I hope that you'll accept it. I hope that with a new heart, you'll be able to live the happy and healthy life that you deserve. I wish he had told me his true feelings sooner, and we could have become good friends. Cried until I didn't have any tears left to shed. I had no idea that Alan and I had gone to the same kindergarten together. I regretted what had happened between Alan and I. It was all a big misunderstanding. I felt really stupid and I was mad at myself. A few months passed after that. The heart that Alan had donated to me was still pounding inside of me. Trouble Busters.